John Hartt. Let's paint something today. Hey guys, it's your old pal John Hartt, and today I'm going to be painting this guy, Balloon Boy, or a version of him. I'm going to paint him on this stuff. This is called MDO Plywood. I don't know what MDO stands for, but it looks like regular plywood, but it has a heavy plastic content, so they use it for outdoor signs and stuff, and I've been using it extensively, and it's kind of a good medium, so I've been using it. I'm going to paint Balloon Boy and trim him out with the jigsaw halfway through, and then finish up with the color when I'm done. I didn't say that right, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just going to take some just some base colors here. I'm going to I got my white and Indian yellow and the burnt sienna, which is my dark. And I'm just gonna get a nice, model this guy out, see where he's going. Not gonna do any color yet, but the yellow, I love using the yellow. This eventually isn't going to be yellow, but the yellow will help me define where the brightness is and whatever. But let me get some paint on here. I need a bigger brush. I'm using acrylics. I did this one's totally in acrylics, and I think I'm gonna stick with acrylics. I don't think I'm gonna give it an oil finish. I need some rags and one more rag. These are my rags. So I got my colors. I'm gonna get some medium on here too, just to thin out the colors, make them a little more transparent, and keep them wet longer so I can move them around and find what I need to find. So I think I'm just going to get some on here. This is just the clear acrylic medium, and it should help the colors stay a little wet a little longer. So this will be kind of my base. Look at that. That yellow right on the pink is already looking very vibrant. Let's see how it's transparent. I drew this guy on here with a Sharpie. One of the most important artist tools is a Sharpie. So I'm not gonna make him yellow. Maybe I should make Balloon Boy yellow. Wouldn't that be such a change? Okay, let's figure out. I think that's where I want to be. Just defining the edge. And this is going to be pretty easy, because drawing a balloon is like, it's like drawing a sphere. It's kind of a kind of awkward, out of shape sphere, but that's what we're gonna do, and it's easy to do. You get the edges are gonna be dark. Find your light source. It's probably always my default light source is upper left, so that's what I'm doing. So there's where the glare from the light is. I'm gonna get right there. Oh God. And let me get a little bit more transparent on there. Oh, I already lost my guy. Should I keep him up here for reference? I'll keep him up here for a little bit of reference so you know what I'm doing. But that's Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy was like one of the first pieces I did where it kind of stuck. That whole imagining characters really kind of clicked with me. So that was the first big one, and that was a good piece for me. I think Balloon Boy kind of helped start my my life as an artist. So So I think I'm just gonna take the dark, the middle, and the light and just kind of, you know, build up, make something look solid. Let's get the edges. And this is just gonna define the darks and the light. Oh wait, let's see, let's remember. Sometimes to help me remember my light source, I just kind of do that, because sometimes, like right now, I was already start putting shadow, the heavy shadow here when it really should be on that side. But that's just Johnny doing his thing. And I can get super loose with this. And every balloon has like that little knotty thing at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna paint these separately. I'm gonna paint Mr. Balloon Boy, the head here, and then the body here. And I think I'm not even gonna do the body. I might make it look like he's coming out of something other than a body, or maybe I'll stick with the body concept, whatever, who knows. I've got a whole 10 minutes before I have to get to that one. But you see how you're putting that, when I'm putting that light on there, it's pushing it out already. And then the dark. It's gonna be darker down here. And when I'm working on these pieces that I'm gonna cut out, I like to get like really loose at first, so I can figure out, you know, where really the edges are. And when I get to the point of cutting it out with the jigsaw, it's pretty easy. So, okay, this guy has his glasses. Don't think I drew these glasses out pretty good. So I think he's going there. And a lot of this is kind of like drawing and erasing. Yeah, so I want that down closer there. I like these black framed glasses. That's what they gave us when we joined the military. We called them birth control glasses, because everyone looked so awful they couldn't get laid. So, but yeah, these black frame glasses, and actually I think they're kind of a little bit in vogue now. Or people can get away with them. I could get away with them. Maybe. Okay. All right, he's already taking shape. He's already feeling 3D-ish. So this one's gonna be quick, I know. Or I appear to know. Or I think I know. The only thing I know is, I don't know. Okay, let's figure out where that's the edge. So this is the real edge right there. Oh. I need some more dark. And still at this point, it's not about colors, it's just about defining the shape. Damn, I like that color. I like that yellow over the pink. It's really glowy. Glowy and beautiful. And I'm getting super loose with this, because I think, again, when you get loose, you kind of find and discover these things that you normally wouldn't when you're methodical about placing down a line. So I'm gonna, the shadows look a little more like organic, and actually he looks organic. And even though balloons are traditionally supposed to be smooth, I'm gonna give him a little bit of texture. I kind of need a bigger brush. Dude, that looks so good already. Okay. It looks pretty good. Let me figure out where these glasses are supposed to be. I drew it out. Like so. There you go. We're just gonna have to dig around with this a little bit. Kind of looking glasses-y, or glasses-ish. Maybe I'll give him a different pair of glasses, not so birth control-y. We'll see. I'm not going to overthink this, because I feel like I'm getting to that point. Yeah, that's about right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's looking kind of glasses-y like. I think this one is too big on this side. Move up some. See how I'm kind of erasing what I did? That's because the paint is still wet enough. So yeah, let's put that heavy rim up top. Up here. And we'll put that on the floor for now. He's looking good. I'm drawing this out and he's working out all right. This guy just needs to go all there. Same thing here. Okay, that's starting to look like glasses to me. So basically, Balloon Boy is a balloon, a pair of glasses, a smile, and 2 dots. If you can remember that much, you're doing all right. So let's see how these glasses need to look. I feel like that is a spot for the bridge of his nose, which he has none, by the way. He has no nose. Balloon Boy cannot smell. I'm doing this first layer of just non-color, for lack of a better word, to define the lights and the darks, basically. So when I start going over this, I'm glazing mostly. Glazing meaning I'm putting a transparent coat of paint over it, so the darkness and the lightness is coming through, and it just helps me. It helps guide me better when I get to that point, when I want this bottom part not to be a dark brown, but like a dark red, or this part to be a light green, or whatever it's going to be. So the color is the second. I think I'm treating painting like this. I figure out, I model the shape, I model the object first, and once I'm happy with that, I add the colors, and it makes it for an easier process. Because right now, they're all the same color, and they're all connected. All the things going on here are connected because they are the same color. And when I add the vibrant colors on top, that bottom stuff is still going to be tying everything together. So I think I'll tell you what, I think this is almost close enough or almost done, but let me see what else I can do. The glasses are right. Yeah, let me get. And usually I'm looser in terms of discovering things, but I pretty much know what I wanted to do with this. So I just want to draw this out. And he looks like an orange balloon now. He's going to be a, I like his smile isn't, fuck. He has kind of just a regular smile. He's not over smiling. Let me put it that way. I don't even know what that means. All right. Okay. This is good enough for now. Before the next session, I will trim this out, and then I'll paint color over it, and we'll be done with this part. Now, I got to figure out what I'm doing with this guy here. Is this a better spot? I think this is a better spot. I think this is a better spot. And if you notice, all I'm doing with the canvases or the material I'm painting on, I'm just sitting them on a ledge and using these thumbtacks, these push pins, just to hold it up against this kind of fibrous board. So, same thing here. I think I'm going to start off a little differently. Because I'm not sure I want to have him coming out of that body. So I'm going to be kind of random and see if I can find something, just throwing paint on here. Finding a shape, because I was kind of thinking maybe I could have him coming out of something tall and almost triangular, just to fill this space pretty good. I mean, what would be tall and triangular? I need some more paint. And more white for sure. So let me just start throwing some dark in here, see if and basically I'm doing the old scrabble method. I'm just kind of throwing shit on there and seeing if I can find a shape that I think this would work behind that or underneath that. Yeah, the scrabble method. I think they teach that in art school and when you get to the PhD level. I did not go to art school. I went to community college and I took a bunch of cool drawing classes and learned, they called it communication design, but pretty much graphic design. And then it was good. It got me a career, which was nice. And I thought I would be very creative in that career, and I just wasn't as creative. It just, when you're doing shit for the big corporations, you basically, they say push this button and make it look like this. So that's what happens. Not all the time, but it happens. Okay, back to this. Let's see if I can find something. I got something going on there. Right. Something going on there. Maybe Balloon Boy. I'm seeing a whale, but I don't want a whale, really. I want something solid. But maybe I'm just going to be painting two different paintings today. Who knows? No, I'll make it work. I'll make this look like... Oh, maybe I can make it... I know what I can do. I can make it a bottle, right? Like he's coming out of a bottle, whiskey bottle, but the bottle has to have something in it. I'll put a whale in the bottle. Okay, and that's good enough. That's the direction we're going in. And that's final. So let's see if I can make this bottle-ish. Okay. See, that's how shit happens. You see it and then you make a decision and say, I'm gonna do that. And then you start doing it, but sometimes it doesn't always happen. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go that way. I just want the bottle to look somewhat, what is that word when things are equal on both sides? I know there's a word. Congruent? I wanted to say that, but I don't think that's right. Whatever. I'll have to look that up. We'll address that word in the next episode after we look it up on Google. Or we could use one of those old-time thesauruses or a dictionary. Equilateral. No, that means something else. Hi, I'm John. I use all these words, but I don't know what they fucking mean. Okay. And they say, like, you know, babies are attracted to people with, like, whatever that word is, that to people with faces that are, like, equal on both sides, that are, and I guess it's supposed to make you more beautiful. Symmetry! Ta-da! Alright, oh my god, where'd the trophy go? No. This is what I was thinking of. I'll have a whale in here. Stay right there, I'll be right back. So a friend of mine went to, I don't know where he went, Vietnam, Cambodia, somewhere, and he brought this back for me, and it's like this thing they do in those Asian countries. They put, like, this is an eel, but they also have one with snakes, and they put them in this liquor, and he says people drink this stuff and get, like, you know, blackout drunk all the time. I'm like, okay, I'll just use it for a decoration. So let's put something in this bottle, and I think that'll work really good for Balloon Boy. That's what we'll do. We'll put it here. We might have a sip after we're done painting tonight. Who knows? This might be the occasion. So let's see. I saw a whale before. He's kind of close to the edge. Yeah, let's have Balloon Boy hanging out with a whale. Let's see. I don't think I want the neck to be that big. I want it to look more like a, I think it's called a fifth. The type of bottles that the hobos drink out of on the street. Is hobo like a bad word now, like gypsy? Oh, okay. Alright. I gotta tell you, I don't get all this fucking politically correct words. I do and I don't. So, I don't know. Midget is the best fucking word. But, yeah, I don't know. They still have, like, midget wrestling. They had it over at the Salisbury Center. They did, like, maybe 6-8 months ago, and it was something I like, oh my god, I want to do this. It looks so cool. But I never made it. But I heard it was really fun. It's, you know, and it's like a real healthy kind of environment too. It's not like, oh, midgets are dumb or whatever people would say about midgets. They're entertainers. Let's see. I don't want. Here, let's do a little erasing to help visualize better. That's starting to look like a bottle. This guy is too far over to the edge. So his head is that way. And we're making a whale of a whale of a whale. Okay, that's how whales look, I think. Yeah. I need to erase a little bit, it's really wet. No, I'll blend this in here. I just want to get this outline of this and make it real. You see how shit happens? You just say, I don't want to do a body because I already did it and it was creative back then, but now it's just something I don't want to redo. And I was a little bit reluctant to go this direction. What I'm doing with this channel is I'm kind of repainting some of the stuff I've done in the past that are, you know, kind of recognizable. But I don't want to just copy them, because that's not my vibe anymore. I don't think it ever was my vibe, copying. So I like making my little creatures. I feel like that tail looks stupid. Let me try it again. All right, I'm gonna go back here. Let's figure out how the tail should go. Okay, this is the top of the head. This, I feel like we need to go up a little bit more and then the tail should be here. Yeah, we'll do that. I think. So, tail. Not quite there, but it's starting to make sense. That makes sense. Ta-da! And we made a tail. I'm gonna just take this little brush here and just kind of outline the tail so I know where I am. And give it a little wiggly stuff. Make it wiggly. Might give it a little character. That's good. And that way, we could all have eyeballs. So, okay. Super happy with this. I'm gonna model this a little bit. That's really important to me when I'm painting. I'm trying not to direct anyone in a thought direction. And I think you just saw me come up with this. This was so random. I found a shape, threw it in there. But this might have meaning, or it might have some meaning already to someone, or someone's going to look at it and assign it some meaning. That's meaningful to them. But I think when I'm painting too, I'm kind of, with the shadows and stuff, I'm kind of creating a mood around what's going on. So this could either look very ominous or it could look very gleeful, and that's up to me. But the subject matter is more up for you to say what's going on with this piece. And maybe, I don't know how much I as an artist am putting into this. I don't know. Okay, bottle. So I think I should have a picture of a bottle with the reference, but I'm going to try and make this work. I feel like you should have at least one side that is somewhat showing the side, and maybe there's like a reflection, and it's glass, so there'll be lots of reflections, probably at the corner areas or the top. So there's probably some sort of reflection up here, and it's going to be darker under the lip, right? Let me get a smaller brush and more dark paint. It's darker under the lip, and I'm really trying to stay loosey-goosey here. So, okay, let's do that again. We did before. Remember how we decided where the light source was? Because like, sometimes when I get painting, I'll start throwing in shadows and highlights, and when, you know, on one part of the painting, it'll indicate, oh, the light's coming from up here, but the rest of the painting, it's like, oh, it's coming from here, so. Right, so this guy's. I'm just trying to find random highlights that are believable. And they're kind of believable. I think it's starting to work. I feel like I should have a chair that goes a wee bit higher. That's a different color. Let's get. Yeah, we go. You see, you got to get to that big brush. Well, we could make this any sort of beverage, right? I think because maybe, I don't know what whales like to drink. I bet they like chocolate milk, maybe. Whales probably just like kelp juice or something. Okay. Let me just get a little bit of modeling in him. Okay, he's gonna be dark there. Dark on the bottom. There we go, dark on the bottom. Light source is there, so maybe just a little dark here, but he's gonna be mostly light because he's really facing, most of him is facing directly towards the light. It's a little loopy, but let's see. Okay, make you a little bit darker here. Yeah, he's like a really skinny whale. That's kind of weird, like a Herman Munster whale. With a big square head. Oh, Lily. Alright, that looks kind of cool. I like that. It's looking good. I feel I need to step back and look at these more, especially the bigger pieces. Yeah, I need to make this bottom lip more visible and this more dark. Okay. And let's see. Let's see what we can do for an eye here. On another painting, I used buttons for eyes. I don't want to do that again, but it is a good solution. But let's see, where would his eye be? Let's just put a divot in there for now. So, okay, his divot is, and I might just draw an eyeball on top of it. He's looking kind of crazy, man. Yeah, he's looking kind of crazy. I'm okay with that, though. I was at this event this weekend. It was an art show, and a friend of mine, he does, his art's a little darker than mine. I always try and keep mine kind of not too dark. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that big eye socket. Maybe that's, oh wait, I'll make it work. And it's, all right, let me start that over. This buddy of mine, he's a really good artist, but his stuff is so dark all the time. It gets kind of, he has that punk rock feel, and it's a little bit on the darker side, and I like it. But I always try, I kind of get to that point sometimes when I'm painting, but I try and make it a little happier because I don't like it to be too confrontational. Let's see, I think I didn't solve this. up here yet. Maybe I did. That looks kind of right. That looks like where the liquid in the bottle stops. So that's a really good start, dude. Look at that. And I'm doing this and trying to figure out what point I want to stop, and I'm pretty close to stopping now. Because next sitting I will just be doing color. So I've got, let me just see how this looks. I've got this piece and that piece. So I'm either gonna have this way separate and maybe have some sort of string coming down, or I might put it over, but I don't want to put it over. So I think I'm at a good stopping point today with Balloon Boy. He's got a new little home. He's not in that little body anymore. He's gonna be in this nice bottle of whale liquor. Whale liquor. What's that stuff that the whales puke up? And it's ambergris. Ambergris they use in making perfumes. It's like this waxy substance that whales puke up, and they find it, these big waxy things they find floating on the ocean, and it's very valuable. But anyway, what did I do today? So hey, thanks guys for checking in, and I just want to review what we did today. This was kind of fun, and it went a lot quicker than I thought. All I did was I recreated Balloon Boy on one panel, and this is going to be his new home. He's going to be floating over this bottle of whale juice. And I think I'm going to put some color on this. But before I do that, in between episodes, I'm just going to trim these out with my jigsaw. Then we'll put some color on it, and it'll I think it's going to be really freaking cool. This is my new thing I really like doing, is painting on this board and trimming them out and giving them that unique organic shape that my art deserves. Hey guys, thanks for checking in today. I'd appreciate you taking time out of your whatever lives you have, busy or bored, whatever. You're probably bored if you're watching me do this. But thanks so much for your time, and I appreciate you listening to me about painting and whatever else I'm doing. So just hang in there, and if you're not doing anything, create something. It's the best release. So take care, guys.